Okay, welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and this IF Brommapojkarna save. We have played 5 games, I believe, since the last episode. Yeah, we played against Djurgårdens in the league and just about scraped a 1-0 win. We dominated this game, but just couldn't get a goal. Smeds, the 16-year-old? 15-year-old? How old are you? 16-year-old came off the bench and got a goal. Very nice. We played AIK and left it very late, but won 2-0. Dominated this game as well. Surprisingly, we also dominated this game. I honestly, this was insane. So they got 0.7 XG across the game. We were over 3 before we got our first goal. This was like a header from the edge of the box. So the XG on it. Oh wait, no, the XG was actually pretty high on it. Why do I think the XG on this was low? Maybe it was a different game. But we were at 2.4 before we got a goal, and they managed to accumulate 0.7 the entire game. So this didn't really feel like a 3-1 loss, and it wasn't the team that we wanted to lose 3-1 to, but, you know, losses happen. It's really hard to go unbeaten in a season. We then made up for that. We went and beat Kalmar 3-1. And Vue has turned out a very good signing so far. Chipping in with goals and assists quite nicely, playing very well. We did have Allegri at one of the games, the Juventus manager. I assume he's the Juventus manager. But still no offers for Bergvall. So for now, we're keeping our midfield together, and it is a very good midfield. We have definitely been lacking another 1-0 win, courtesy of Malcolm Smeds. We have been lacking in goals just because we're missing Anthony. We were missing Nikolai for a little bit, so it's been a little bit of a struggle. But hopefully he'll be back for the cup final, which is 12 days. I think he'll be back for the cup final. For a second there, Elfsborg had won all of their games except for the one against us, but I think they've lost their last 2 now. I think they've just lost to Norrköping and Djurgårdens, but for a second there, they had won all their games, bar the one against us, and we had won all our games, so yeah, it should be a good final. Pretty ridiculously, despite starting the season as just kind of a backup, Kosic is one of the top scorers in the league. And equally impressive, 16-year-old Malcolm Smeds is 3rd in the Player of the Match awards, both with winning goals off the bench, I assume. We have Vernamo and who else? We have Vernamo and Mjallby. Can't imagine either of those were pronounced correctly. Before our cup final. I just am very confident in the league. We've won all our games bar one, which we really should have won. We're still missing players, but I'm feeling good. Okay, we have Idrottsföreningen Brommapojkarna Vernamo. First, classic. We have a pretty classic lineup. We have brought Nissen back in. I'm still trying to come to terms with what's happening at centre back. I don't know what it is. But we're going for classic Abramson and Nissen. And Vue and Bergvall, who've maybe figured out their chemistry a little bit. We've got Pettersson on the right, Kosic on the left, Leachholm through the centre, and Muller up top. Hopefully Anthony will be back for that cup final. I'm probably not going to start him before then, because I don't want to get him injured again. We've had a lot of injuries. It's not been great, but yeah, I'm feeling good about this one. First highlight looks like it'll be for us, with a throw-in from Amadou. I mean, when is it not? It genuinely feels like probably half of our highlights start with a throw-in from the right-hand side. And Vue, he scored a couple of crackers as well. He's a goal machine. I mean, when he scores, they are always class. He scored one in one of the games between episodes where he basically got the ball 40 yards out and took it around 3 people and then just smashed it into the top corner from the edge of the box. I mean, he is not scared to run with it. Lovely. The goalkeeping's not great, admittedly, but great finish. Uh-oh. That's, I mean, I was going to say never a good sign. Sometimes it's a good sign, but not often. We win that, though. We do. And that, there we go. So this one's probably a good sign. Maybe a good one. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. Takes it down nicely. Nwosu. Out to Nissen. Nissen across to Abramson. The biggest thing with Nissen not playing is we don't score from corners. I swear he's like 90% of the reason we score from corners. Mvue again with a beautiful run. To Amadou, back to Mvue, I think. To Lucas, not the best header, but that's okay. Okay, and die. The other way our highlights start with a throw in from the left. Koval with the catch. Not a great cross there. No, wasn't paying attention. I don't know who crossed it. Koval boots it forward. Nissen wins it, obviously. Yes, he does. Bergvall to Mvue. To Pettersson. To Leachholm. I should say, I can't even remember if we scored it, but in that Heck... No, we didn't, because we didn't score until the very end. In that Hecken game, we had a play where it was like 9 one-touch passes in a row from us, where we went from our own box to the edge of their box. It was maybe the nicest bit of play I've ever seen in Football Manager. That was close. We got to get a second goal here. Koval boots it forward. Does this ever work? It definitely does, but usually against us it does not. Ooh, we're sort of struggling to keep it there, but we do. Bergvall to Kosic. Chipped over the top. Muller, not really sure what he did there. What is happening? He just booted off his own player. Koval. Cleared. Oh god. Abramson wins it, just about. Zelkovic. Back to Pelletieri. Pelletieri. Straight to Nwosu. And Nwosu's not having the best season, but he's not going to struggle with that. Okay, pretty solid first half from us. 10 shots, 3 on target. Probably could have scored more than 1, but I will take 1-0. No problems there. We defended really well. Won a lot of balls in the air. Didn't really give them any chances. They had 1 shot and it was not a great one. Koval. Boots it forward. Nissen wins it. Nope, he does not. Kendall. To Rybczynski. Rybczynski takes it out wide to Missouri. Also on a yellow. Goes forward. It's a good ball. Zelkovic, but Amadou wins it. Pettersson taking it forward. He's got Muller ahead of him. He goes around his man. Cuts back. Loses it. I was wondering what he was going for there. Dangerous pass. Bergvall's got it. There's place. Give it to Kosic. Or give it to Ndai. No, there's space. Give it back. Oh, come on. We've got to be scoring these chances. I mean, that graph sort of tells a story there. We are really dominating this game. Okay, free kick Kosic. Didn't really have anything going for us there for a while. That's a penalty, though. Oh, wait. No, honestly, Kosic has done so well. I was going to take him off it, but I think he's only missed 1 for us. And for the most part, he's been very... He's going to miss now. No, he's not. He's good. He's great. Let me just see quickly. If I go into my tactics and just sit here for a second and then go back. Cancel. And let this... The last time I did this, we had the replay where the ball was like rolling towards our penalty take. Yeah. Oh, it's such a fun bug. If you go into your tactics before your replay on your penalty plays, it plays as like a rolled ball out from the goalkeeper. It's very fun. That'll do it for the Vernamo game. Pretty damn solid. We could have won by more, I think. 2.05 XG, maybe 2 was fair, but most teams outscore their XG if they're scoring. If they're not scoring, then they don't. But, you know, we score, so I feel like we could have got more. 2-0 is fine. We will take it. A clean sheet is always nice. 3 saves for Nwosu, not too bad. Yeah, solid stuff. Not the greatest game from Muller, though. That takes us 7 points clear at the top, although Djurgårdens, Häcken, and Elfsborg can all narrow that down a bit. But we're going to be at least 4 points clear, minimum, so very solid start to the season. I mean, I'm getting exceptionally sick of this. I think we've had more, like, top club managers at the Grimsta IP in the last 6 months than maybe any stadium in the history of world football has had. I think everyone who manages like a top 10 team in a top 5 league has been to our stadium to watch Lucas Bergvall. And yet nobody will put in an offer. I don't know why, but nobody wants him. Apparently, whichever Swedish club wanted him and no longer wants him. It's just top 5 leagues now. And Porto. Djurgårdens do pick up a win. That Elfsborg result is a little bit worrying ahead of this cup final. They've just decimated AIK, who are supposed to be good. But yes, our lead is cut to 4. But we're still doing well. Sort of just realized that I went through the team without mentioning who's playing. It's the exact same team as the last game. We do have Anthony back on the bench, as is Joao Tavares, who was also injured, so other than that, same team. Hopefully they play a little better. Not all of them, mostly Nikolai. Nikolai did not have a great game last time. Hopefully he can turn it around this time. Just read that Bayern Munich boss Julian Nagelsmann is in the stadium today. I presume here to watch Lucas Bergvall, because why not? Hey, finally a highlight. Amadou, throw in, of course. Leachholm. Yeah, getting chased back a bit. That's a good ball. No, it's not. Silverholt to Bergstrom over the top, and it's back to Amadou, right where we started. Over to Ndai. To Bergvall. Oh, Kostic around his man. He's on a yellow. He can't tackle him. Okay, that was not very good. Leachholm's not had a great season. Been one of our worst performers. He's the only one in this starting lineup whose average rating is not 7+, which isn't great, but, you know, we don't really have a wealth of options. We can go Bergvall, center attacking mid, and Joao Tavares in that position, but we can go either way. Also, pretty boring first half. Almost nothing happened. There was one yellow card, and like last time, they had one shot. So, not a lot happening against us, but this time not so much happening for us. Okay, highlight is starting not on a throw-in for one of our fullbacks, but Mvue wins it back. Loses it again. Gustafsson out wide to McVeigh. Can we get a tackle in? Shabani to Silverholt. Wow, we were way too open. Taylor Silverholt. That doesn't sound like a real person. That sounds like a character from a book. Taylor Silverholt. We were very open here. This massive... Let's just pause that. This massive gap here is not great. So Amadou and... What's Abramson doing? Oh, because Amadou came out of position, right? So then Nissen is back here. There's not really... I mean, somebody, one of you two, needs to drop back and deal with this, because that was not great. Good finish. Good finish. I'm not going to blame Nwosu for that. That looked right in the corner. Oh, God. Anthony picked up a knock. It looks like a tight groin. I brought him on for 20 minutes. Also, we literally didn't have a highlight for, like, the last half? Did we have a highlight in the second half? I don't think we did, so... I brought on Anthony, and apparently he's gotten injured. I just wanted to get him a bit of game time before the final. I'm not happy. That's true. What the hell just happened? Okay, well, our lead's cut to 1, so that's not ideal. But more importantly, is Anthony actually injured? 1-2. Right, so he might be okay for the final. God damn it. Okay, you can go there. Frederick, do you want to be back in the team? Because I put you back in, and now you're just like spilling secrets to the press. I'm not happy about it. Also, go away. Just... I don't believe you. If you were a huge fan, why would you not have put in an offer yet? Why will nobody put in an offer? I don't want them to, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay, this is potentially big. We are 4 days out from the final, and Elfsborg go away to Häcken. Can Häcken maybe upset them a bit, get a good result? They've beaten us already. If Elfsborg go and hammer Häcken, I'm all of a sudden not going to be very confident about this final. Okay. They did win 1-0. This guy keeps scoring. Svein Aron Gujon. Wait. You are the one to play for Spezia. I feel like I remember this name. So... not great. They're coming in better form than we are, that's for sure. Resounding 5-1 win, and then a 1-0 win over Häcken versus our decent 2-0 and then kind of pathetic 1-0 loss. So they've got the form, but also we decimated them earlier in the season with a Kostic hat-trick. So I don't know, this could go either way. This really could go either way. Okay, we gotta hold a team meeting ahead of the cup final. I'm gonna tell them to enjoy the occasion. Nice. Good work. Okay. God, I feel like these so rarely go well for me, but I feel like I've been getting better at team meetings. Why? Lamine, where are you? What happened? Why are you upset? What about that was upsetting to you? You're not going to play, so it doesn't really matter. And Wosu is killing it. He's class. Everyone loves him. I love him. He's improving. He's getting there. Physical's not great. His technique just got better, so that's nice. He is becoming much less determined. Maybe because we don't have a backup goalkeeper. That's definitely possible. What's your negative? Well, why not? Do you not like me? You do like me. Why would you not feel better about me? That makes no sense. Okay, I will attend. I don't think I've attended a press conference all season, but it is a cup final, so I probably should. The match will, of course, be played at your home ground of Grimstad. It will? Nice! I didn't know that. They're like asking me in the press conference. I'm like, it is! Class! It's an advantage and they don't come around too often. A number of people would agree that your win over IK Sirius was the highlight of IF Brommapojkarna's run to the final. Is that something you also believe? Gonna be honest, Kevin. I don't remember any of the games, so I'd go along with that, sure. Philippe. This game is one of the very biggest and all... This game is one of the very biggest and all... Okay, sorry. I thought that I was very confused about where he was going. And all the IF Brommapojkarna fans are sure to be watching with high expectations. Is that making you at all anxious? Far from it. Business as usual. Will we see any changes to your first team? Yes, probably, but I'm not going to tell you. Can you reveal how you will be instructing the IF? What? No, obviously not. How? Who does that in a game? Like in a press conference, it's like, yes, I'm going to sub in a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to tell the wingbacks to push up and just go for it. Leave me alone, Johan. It's fine. We killed it. They said it was the greatest press conference of all time, and I appreciate that. Okay. I'm going to be honest, almost every time they show me the expectations, it's draw from the board and draw from the supporters. So the fact that they're both expecting me to win this now has me a little worried, because... I don't know that we will. I was very confident at the start of the season. Not so confident now. Okay, here we go. Anthony is not quite fully fit, but we're risking it. Usually Pettersson would play the second winger, but Pettersson's not been that good and Kosic has been pretty much undroppable, so I can't really see why we would. They've got a good team, I think. I mean, they seem to be good. They're playing well. Also, their manager's called Jimmy, so you never really know. We can do this, for sure. We're at home. We gotta take advantage of that. Maybe that's enough. I like that Isaac's saying, happy that Nwosu is starting. There literally is not another keeper in our squad, so... Me too. It would be really bad if he wasn't. Yeah. Let's go win a final. Okay, Lagerbielke. Boots it forward, Abramson wins it. Mvue, oh god, Mendes, I don't love this. Ockles. Blocked, can we get there? Oh my god! Zek, what are you doing? Why did I not just go with Abramson and Nissen? I was really mad at Nissen for telling everyone that I got mad in the last game. Why? What is he doing? What is that touch? Okay, throw in and die. Let's get one back. Leach Holm. Good ball. Oh, good chance. That's okay. Still early. Free kick Loper to Mendes to Weissman to Romer. Out to Loper. Don't love this. Good ball. Headed clear by Zek. Not to them, which is nice. Lagerbielke. Chipped over the top. Amadou wins it. Guys, let's not do anything stupid. And Wosu to Abramson. Nice. Take your time and die. We've got loads of time. 19th minute. Kosic. Lovely ball. It's Muller. It's 1-1. Okay. They do not like Kosic. Kosic has torn them apart this season. That was a lovely ball. Dye took it forward. Little touch through. One touch. No look. I mean, it's perfectly weighted. Muller and Kosic have a very nice connection. Free kick for Elfsborg. Loper's on it. Don't love this. It's fine. We're okay with that. More of those is perfectly okay. Free kick for us. Now let's let's do this one a little better. Marian Kosic. Oh, I swear, he just hates Elfsborg. I don't know why, but he is like in top form against Elfsborg. Oh, that's nasty. Marian Kosic, he's so good. Okay, there weren't a ton of highlights in that first half, but almost everything that was a highlight was a goal, so it was pretty exciting still. We have the lead, we just need to not lose the second half, and we've got a cup, which is nice. Okay, almost immediate highlight this time. Zek wins something, good for him. Abramson. Back to Zek, who's so far been fine since that goal. That is, oh, so close. I really thought he had it there. If we get a third, I'm going to call it. I think we've won it. But we are certainly capable of conceding at a moment's notice, so definitely not over yet. Okay, we made 3 subs, and they also brought up... Oh, one of them was putting Lucas Bergvall further up. One of them was bringing on Pettersson. Almost immediately led something. It did immediately something! Oh, that was great! Oh, I can't wait to see this on the replay. I can't entirely tell what happened. It seemed like he kicked out and Muller like volleyed it back at him. It went so fast. I'm not entirely clear on how this went. Did it just hit off him? Oh, the header. That's going to hurt. That is going to give you some not so good feelings in your skull, I would imagine. Amadou to Tavares. Back to Amadou to Pettersson. To Tavares, to Amadou. Look at us, we're just toying with them now. Down to Pettersson off the bench. Cuts back to Amadou. Inside to Tavares, also off the bench. Bergvall, Amadou. Oh my god, that was almost good. Amadou gets the corner? No? How was that a goal kick? That didn't feel like a goal kick. Gorey has it. He came on for Johnson, who I was slightly worried about, but didn't do anything in the end. Loper to Alm. Can we get it back? Amadou heads it clear. That will go to Ockles, the goal scorer. To Petrasso, over the top to Soderberg, off the bar, but we're okay. Okay, not a lot happened at the end there. That kind of just petered out quite quickly. Let's go to post-match. Okay, don't know really why that was a necessary button to click, but here we go. Nikolai Muller, man of the match, 8.6, 2 goals. Kosic played really well as well. Abramson, Bergvall, Diop, all very good. Not the toughest match in the end. Going 1-0 down thanks to David Zek and his idiocy was not the best start, but pretty easy win, which is what I was expecting at the start of the season, and then with our shaky form coming in, not so much, but we won the cup. There you go, first time. I don't think we didn't even qualify into the group stage of the cup last season, so quite an improvement. This is the first competition we ever managed in, so that's exciting. Don't really feel like I ever need to win it again, but we'll continue to try, because it's worth something. Okay, we will talk to the press. Congratulations, E2. How pleased are you to win the Svenska Cupen? It's always very nice to win trophies, and I'm really pleased for everyone involved in this success. How about that for a comeback? You must be thrilled. So proud of everyone involved. They never gave up, kept their belief, and didn't stop working. Is that all you got to ask me? Okay, that's fine. Did we defend well? I mean... yeah, other than that one glaring error, I guess we did. Dominated that game, hard to call. I mean, Muller has been a resounding success. I don't think you could describe him any other way. I do like that there are so many clubs in Sweden whose names start with Idrottsföreningen that it kind of looks like we've won the cup 3 times, when we've definitely only won it once. But apparently, the Brommapojkarna fans think I'm the best, which, you know, fair enough, I am. The board are happy. Muller's class, you were unreal, good work. We will do the post-match press conference, let's just go through this. Paid out 3.5k, nice. We've got, so we pretty much gave all of that away. Wait, how much did we pay him? And he gets a bonus, so we've actually, we lost money on that win. It would have been more beneficial for us to lose that. That was a real mistake on our part. Okay. Wait, where did we go? Pettersson led assists. That's pretty nice. Good work, Pettersson. Probably should have played him in the final, but also no, I was definitely justified. Kosic was class. So let's go to the press conference. How's everybody feeling? Philip, how are you? How much of a factor was Europa Brommapojkarna's determination to win this competition for the first time? Yeah, I mean, everyone wanted it. Today is a great moment for Idrottsföreningen, blah, blah, blah. But looking forward, can you build on this success and challenge for more trophies in the future? Additional comments. We're winning the UEFA Champions League. Confirm. Sure. You've managed to extend your impressive run of consecutive victories over IF Elfsborg. How do you feel about the particular record? I couldn't care less. You have masterminded a memorable Svenska Cupen victory that the fans will remember for years to come. What are my immediate reactions? It's brilliant. I'm class. You guided your team all the way to the final and tasted success. What did you think of the final? It's a good game. It's a good game. How much did I enjoy? I wouldn't swap him for anyone. Not even Robert Lewandowski, which actually makes sense because Robert Lewandowski must be 39 or something. Am I at all concerned his lack of playing time? No, I'm here to talk about the players here. Thank you. Okay, it was class. We're class. We're winners. We just set a gate receipt record, 80k for the Svenska Cupen final. I mean, that is beneficial that we got to play at home. I don't know if that was like pure coincidence that it just happened like they moved the stadium every year and it happened to be at our stadium, or if we earned the advantage by being the better team going through it. I assume that's it, but also I'm not certain. So do not take my word for it. Either way, that is going to do it for this episode. We might play through a good chunk before the next game. I'm very keen to get into the Champions League. I don't know that we're going to get that far, because that would take, at least 10 games? I don't really know. We'll be playing a bunch of games, though. The league is secondary to the Champions League now. Really qualifying for the Champions League groups is our big task. But yeah, I don't know how long that'll be, but we will be back next week, somewhere in here, and hopefully we'll have a very successful time between then and now. Now and then. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Till then, have a good one, and yeah, bye-bye.